So went on a pick again today and picked up a load, or somewhat of a load. A lot of smalls, so we'll end up going through them shortly. So first of all, we got a great little sign, McGregor Happy Foot. The wee McGregor. That's cool. And we got a plastic one. Happy Foot, McGregor socks. And we got a second one. McGregor quality hose for men and boys. Let's see what else we've got. We've got a Count Your Chickens toy, probably from the 70s because there is no UPC code on it. The kid kind of looks like a 70s kid, maybe early 80s, but there's no UPC, so Universal Product Code, the barcode. Anyway, so that's kind of neat in the box. And we've got a Star Wars puzzle right here. Got a very dusty Bionic Woman board game. Fairly common, but. And then a scarcer Murder, She Wrote board game. Remember that show? Let's see what else we've got. I've got a scoop right there. Neat old scoop. Got some lids. These are for candy jars. I've got a couple of them. I've got some of the jars without lids, so that's good. They're really greasy. They're in the kitchen, so up on a top shelf. That's greasy. Anyway, what else have we got here? All right, Whirl Glow Christmas tree shades. They're kind of these little revolving shades that spin around. They're paper though. You'd think they'd be a major fire hazard being exposed to the heat of the bulb, but anyway, yeah, they were quite popular. And we've got a glass lid that's probably for a candy jar or maybe a tobacco jar. Should have two of those around here somewhere, so there should be a second one around. Let's see, a Legion badge or medal. Another Legion medal. Let's see there. Pocket knife made by, who's it made by? Wiss. So the same company that makes scissors. So Wiss pocket knife. And got a lighter, another lighter. Got another Legion pen. Got a pen from, let's see, what is it from? Let's see, it won't focus, of course. Firestone Tires. There's that one. And a fountain pen. And a shell pen. Sorry, it's not wanting to focus there, guys. And an opener and a couple of Legion pins. And we've got a all fabric Tintex sign. And a Dayton candy scale, not cash register. I guess it's too early in the morning yet. Yeah, Dayton scale, candy scale with the bin right there. That's kind of cool. And next, this case. What's in the case? Well, let's see. Oh, excuse the dirty floor here, guys. It's a portable bar right there. That's what it is. So, yeah, kind of neat. While we're down here, got elementary course in Practopedics, so foot related stuff. We've got a Zane Grey, and I think it's a first edition, so I need to check it out. And then Canada's Sons and Great Britain in the World War. So yeah, I've got to check that out. And let's see, let's go back up. And this Martin Senior crate I picked up actually the day before. Or yeah, it was the day before this particular pick at a garage sale preview. So kind of goes well with all the store stuff I picked though. So that's kind of cool. Got a modern matinee tin there. And we've got a bunch of bubble lights as well. A big bag of them here too. That's kind of neat. Okay, we'll tie into this box. This is a license plate. Manitoba, of course, where we are. Commercial truck plates. And a fairly modern plate there. There's another lid for tobacco or candy jars. And we've got a brewery's bottle, dry ginger ale with the Mountie on it. It's kind of a misprint by the looks of it. It's kind of off center there. And I've got a folk art bird on a chalice. I assume those holes maybe are meant for flowers or something like that. So we got that. Got a Eclipse shoe sign. And some globes for barn lanterns. Several of those. And we've got a duck decoy by the same person who carved that bird. So yeah, we got, it's kind of neat, very crude, but still, how many of us can actually do that? And let's see, we've got a strawberry shortcake lunchbox. That's the other one. There. And light socket, just a vintage early light socket. What else we got? And shoe lasts galore, all kinds of them. For making your shoes larger. So yeah, I'm not sure what kind of tool this is. Anybody have any ideas? Very heavy. It's like cast iron or steel, heavy steel. Not sure what it is, what it's for. Obviously got a special use, but I have no idea. Leave me a comment below, let me know. And then next we've got a Remington portable typewriter, and at one time I refused to buy about 99% of the typewriters out there because they were just boat anchors, just generally not saleable. But now there is a resurgence in typewriting apparently. So yep, I got this one, this portable Remington, and a portable Smith Corona as well. So yeah, that's not something I do anymore is type, but yeah, somebody out there will love them. Part of a Ken doll and a skipper head or Midge or somebody. So yeah, got a few bits out of the trash even. And we got a big bag of carded buttons in old stock. And a Daily Mail tobacco tin. I think it's full of stamps actually. Got a bunch of stamps in it, but good tin. And a bunch of barn lantern parts. That's what those are, and these are for, I think chicken brooders, these wicks. But anyway, new old stock stuff. And then a whole bunch of store baskets. I think I've got 5 of them, 6 of them total. So yeah, those are cool. Beaver lumber ruler. Whoa. Beaver lumber ruler. There. Compliments of Beaver lumber, your beaver store. And a box of barn lantern shades. That's all that's in here. And I got a bunch of pegboard hooks, which I needed as well. Got a whole ton of them. So yeah. And what else? What else? Oh, the coffee grinder. Also got that. A cool piece. Elgin coffee mill. And a brass nickel plated top. Let's see, it should pop open. There we go. Right there. Yeah. And the masked marvel will wrestle tonight. Slumber mask. Bizarre. And a piece of Venetian glass. Made in Italy art glass. And we've got a second piece of made in Italy art glass. I assume these are probably maybe old stock out of a store. And this is a World War II satchel of some kind. I don't think it's ever been issued. Maybe something you picked up to sell in the store, but didn't sell, I guess. But it is World War II. It's got all the marks. It's got the broad arrow C on it, as you can see there, upside down. And made by Woods in 1942. Then we got a bean pot. And what's next? And here we've got 2 brackets that are meant to hold shovels and rakes and such on the walls. This one's adjustable, so you can put it at different angles. Then we've got a Coleman iron there. And a little sad iron with a handle. There's tons of these irons around. The handles are a little more scarce because you would take the handle off to put on different irons as you were warming them on the stove. So you'd have 3 or 4 irons for every handle. And yeah, anyway, what else have we got? Let's go down under the table here. We got a couple heat registers, a Victoriaville hockey stick. That's what that is, that long thing. Fire grate, mid-century modern fire grate. And just a little bin of hardware. I kept finding little pieces I wanted, so I just took the whole bin in the end. And I've got a Coleman lamp right there. And in that bin is all Canadian Pacific Railway insulators. Let's see, and then we've got these Paulins biscuit top displays. You would open the biscuit box and put one of these tops on for bulk biscuits. And we've got a box of soft colors as well. A little mini mortar as well. And a bunch of old checks from, let's see, how old are they? From 1920, 1930, so a bunch of old checks. Kind of neat to get into that sort of stuff. And we've got a bunch of gold colored studs as well. They're not solid gold, they'll just be gold plated though. Those are collar studs for putting on your collars. And we've got a little enamel plate. And these, got two of these. They're actually lids for iced tea servers from the 1930s. That's what they are. They look like coasters, but they're not. They're actually just, like I said, lids for iced tea server jars or pitchers kind of thing. Decanters, I guess they are. I got some early vintage shirts. There's one there. Another one here. These are these collarless shirts from the, I'm not sure when they're from actually. I have to look them up. Teens, 20s, 30s maybe. Anyway, and a couple light sockets, vintage light sockets, which I use to repair lamps and such. I've got some hooks as well, right there, and a bunch of gloves, a whole bunch of small size gloves, ladies' gloves, and another basket. Now we've got some hubcaps from Mercury cars. Fellow said he had a Mercury that, a 50s Mercury, and he went around to old garages and stuff and bought parts for it. And these are some of the parts he had bought. And we've got a bunch of bits of hardware I pulled out of that bin. Like I said, I was pulling out little bits of hardware and figured I should go through that bin a little closer. So that's why I got them. And a couple little pitchers, a couple little tiny tin pitchers, and a bucket, and a bucket. And next I got this primitive shoe shine box, and that was actually from the previous pick I had done the day before. It was kind of a garage sale preview is what it was, and I got a few things from there. Back to the old store stuff. Stuff I got from the old store proprietor was this ashtray stand. I got a pickle jar, and I bought the pickle jar only because it had the lid for a Medalta pickle jar that I bought previously, so I have to switch the lids. And another display rack, and a whole thing of bottles, which I didn't buy it for the bottles, I bought it for the basket. So we've got a basket. And then stuff from the previous pick. I got a kind of a folk art bomber. It's missing, unfortunately, missing the back tail fins and missing the landing gear on the front. So yeah, and the landing gear is kind of complicated actually. That's the back piece. So I won't be replicating it, I'll just sell it as it is, I guess. It's too bad, it would have been a really neat folky piece. And a Snow White and Seven Dwarfs light shade as well. With fixed. Watch me break it. So yeah, Snow White, probably 70s, early 80s. Also got this wool winter coat. It was a gift. They just gave it to me. It does have a little bit of issue. Got a little chew on there. I think the sleeve needs to be fixed a little bit or shaved. But still cool. Probably wasn't ever sold. Original price was $24.95. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, and that's about it, I think. So yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and check out our other videos on antiquing, picking, thrifting, scrapping, etc. Take care, folks.